Hello and welcome, dear viewers. This is ERi-TV live from Asmara, Eritrea, and I am Miriam Grimay with your news for tonight. And now to the major headlines. President Isaias met with South African President. Encouraging developmental popular campaign in Afwerki. Niger allows Mali and Burkina Faso to intervene on its territory in case of attack. Filipino and Australian troops practice retaking island in South China Sea drill. President Isaias Afwerki in the morning hours today met with President Cyril Ramaphosa of the Republic of South Africa in Johannesburg. President Isaias Afwerki and President Cyril Ramaphosa discussed bilateral ties and international and regional issues of mutual interest. The two leaders also exchanged views on the importance of coordination between the African Union and BRICS for an inclusive growth. President Isaias also held meetings with President Salva Kiir Mayardit of the Republic of South Sudan, Mr. Salih Kebzabo, Prime Minister of Chad, and Mr. Evangel, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Venezuela. The meetings with President Salva Kiir and Prime Minister Salih Kebzabo were centered on stepping up efforts to put an end to the crisis in Sudan. The discussion with Foreign Minister Evangel was centered on advancing integrated global cooperation and improving political and economic ties between Eritrea and Venezuela. President Isaias Afwerki and his delegation also visited later that day the Hydroforum technological plant in the environs of Johannesburg that specializes on housing construction materials. Various administrative areas in Afwerki subzone are implementing motivating public development programs. Mr. Abdurrahman Yaqub, the subzone's expert in seed development, delivered the report. The popular campaign, in which more than 5,000 individuals are participating, entails the building and maintenance of terraces, the building of microdams, as well as other developmental activities. Mr. Abdurrahman praised the significant contribution of women while highlighting the need of water and soil conservation in increasing agricultural production. The citizens, on their part, stated the significance of water and soil conservation and urged partners to promote such campaigns. This was everything for our local news. I'll be back with the international news after this short break. Stay tuned. The officials who took power in Niger last month said on Thursday that they would authorize the armies of neighboring Burkina Faso and Mali to intervene in the country in the event of aggression. The foreign ministers of Burkina Faso and Mali visited Niamey on Thursday, where they were welcomed by Niger's new ruler, General Abdurrahman Tiani. The officials signed orders that authorizes the armies of Burkina Faso and Mali to intervene on Niger's territory in the event of aggression. Niger is the fourth nation in West Africa since 2020 to carry out a coup following Burkina Faso, Guinea, and Mali. Burkina Faso and Mali have said that any military intervention in their neighbor would be considered a declaration of war against their countries. Australian and Filipino troops held exercises today near South China Sea waters claimed by China. China deploys hundreds of Coast Guards, Navy, and other vessels to patrol and militarize reefs in the South China Sea. Today's joint drills took place at a naval base about 240 kilometers east of Scarborough Shoal, a rich fishing ground in the South China Sea. This is the first major air, sea, and land drills between the two countries, and Philippines President Ferdinand Marcos described the exercises as an extremely important example of close cooperation. The exercise came after Chinese Coast Guard vessels fired water cannon and blocked a Philippine resupply mission to 2nd Thomas Shoal in the South China Sea on August 5th. This will be it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in, but first, a reminder of the headlines. President Isaias met with South African President. Encouraging developmental popular campaign in Afwerki subzone. Niger allows Mali and Burkina Faso to intervene on its territory in case of attack. Philippine and Australian troops practice retaking island in South China Sea drill. Once again, thank you for watching and good night.